Sunday. It's Sunday, baby. I was preparing the hate. I'm preparing the hate for today. Oh my God, all right. Let's talk, fellas, let's talk. Let me turn off that horrible music. What's going on, guys? It's Sunday. I've been preparing to be hated today, as we're gonna talk about, like we talked about earlier this year, the altcoin. What did I call it? Altcoin cleansing. Are we gonna see the altcoin cleansing 2.0? Okay. Now, last time I brought this up, I got a lot of hate. People disagreed, and altcoins dropped like 60-70%. So, let's see what we get this time, man. Anyways, I'll make a case for why I think actually Bitcoin could go up and altcoins still go down, even if Bitcoin goes up. Okay, and why I think that's what's going to happen. But anyways, let's get it. Hit the like button. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Another PowerPoint? No, I don't got a PowerPoint today. No PowerPoint today, guys. I didn't have time to make a PowerPoint. But you know, at some point this week, I may be making a PowerPoint, depending on what happens on Tuesday. Oh, shoot. Don't drop the altcoin soap. Oh, Lord. Anyways, right now, guys, we still got Bitcoin at this level here, right? I mean, it's slightly below, but I mean, it depends how you draw this trend line. You can draw this trend line like this, like this, like this, right? But so like wherever you want to draw this thing, it's still like on it. So we'll see what happens going into this week. Obviously, I don't think it's a coincidence that we happen to be right here going into what I think is the most like uncertain time in markets in a long freaking time. We have FOMC this week. We have elections. The jobs data last week was like all over the place. Is it good? Is it bad? People just don't know what's going on right now. And yeah, it's like that kind of market right now. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Bitcoin rejected off the highs. So we rejected off resistance and we're back testing previous resistance, right? And we kind of sitting here scratching our heads. What the hell are we going to do now? We all are, man. But, okay. Man, this is going to be a doozy week, man. I'm trying to prep myself for this week so I don't shit my pants one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Smith, the market's driving you nuts. It's driving me nuts, too. What's up, Anderson? Good to see you, buddy. Jojo, Bitcoin dominance is going to 100%. It should. Someday, Bitcoin dominance should be at 100%. Maybe 99%. Give maybe like, soul, it's the soul shitters a little bit of room. I don't know. Anyways, you said we didn't want to backtest. I didn't really want to backtest, Anderson. That's what I'm going to get into today. I really didn't want this. I didn't want this, and that kind of has to go with what I'm going to talk about today. But anyways, so we're here, right? We're here. I think if the bulls want to be a strong bull, like if you really want to be a strong bull, you want to see this level hold. This is like the level, man. The problem we have right now is that weekly ended up kind of like dog shit, kind of a dog shit weekly candle. We kind of like wicked up, took out all these highs and just dumped. Technically, the weekly closed back below the trend line. Not the best look. Definitely not the best look. So take that for what you will. I'm not gonna take too much from that. I want to see how this week goes. This is kind of the week where I want to see how this goes. If we close another week below this week with all the shit that's happening, it's a little bit skeptical, but let's see what happens. But right now we're here. But anyways, I'm really not that worried about Bitcoin, man. Like, I'm not worried about Bitcoin, even if Bitcoin's going to come down. Maybe we try to make another higher low before the election or right after the election. I don't know. I'm really not worried about Bitcoin. I want to talk about altcoins. Because there's this thing, man, where Max Payne could be a Bitcoin-only solo rally while altcoins either go sideways or down, okay? You might be saying, Jordan, how could altcoins go down if Bitcoin goes up? Well, that's what we've seen since September. Bitcoin has gone up. Many altcoins and most altcoins have gone down, right? So you might be asked, like, that's always the question. It's like, but there's no way altcoins are going to go down if Bitcoin goes up. But I think sometimes people forget this, okay? And, you know, I'm guilty of it. Horse Guy's a little bit guilty of it. You know what I mean? No, Jordan, we cannot go down. If Bitcoin pumps, we will have altcoin season. Yes, altcoin season right around the corner, man. Right? And that's usually what people think, right? But I just go back to last cycle, dude. And I just get the same vibe as last cycle, where Bitcoin's kind of up here, right? And I draw this line right here. This is the day that Bitcoin broke through all-time highs on December 16th, 2020. And you would expect that altcoins would go nuts during that time. But if you actually look, during this whole time, Bitcoin was battling all-time highs and blasting through it. Bitcoin dominance shot up like a fucking rocket, man, right? And that's what I think is going to happen here. I know a lot of people are like, okay, we hit 60% dominance. It's time for it to go down. I don't think so, dude. I really don't think so. I think it's going to go much, much higher at this point because that's what happened last cycle, right? This blue line, Bitcoin broke through all-time highs on December 18th. Bitcoin dominance went up another 10% from that point, okay? That's not a small move, okay? And if you just look at it, it doesn't look like it wants to stop, bro, okay? So my only caution to you guys is you do whatever the fuck you want to do with your money. It's your money, right? My thing is, I just think the altcoin market is so diluted at this point that it just makes sense. Like, if the market's going to be bullish, I think Bitcoin's still going to pump as much as the alts anyway, right? So like my case is, it's like Bitcoin should be your number one holding. If you want to hold alts, you can, right? I'll show you some levels that I'm looking at, and actually Stacks hit my level today. Stacks banged my level today, dude. We'll see if it holds it, dude. I'm a little bit nervous, but Stacks banged my level today. But yeah, I mean, we've talked about this, and this is the first time that we've seen this. So it's like the only time we could, but we know we broke through this trend line, and we said if Bitcoin dominance breaks through this trend line, we have no idea how high this is going to go. Okay, and max pain could be Bitcoin just pumps to the moon. Well, maybe not to the moon. I'm being a little dramatic. But Bitcoin just continues to grind up, while altcoins just continue to grind down. That's max pain, in my opinion, for retail investors. And that could happen, dude. Like, would you be surprised if this mooned to 74%? I would not be. I really wouldn't be. I really wouldn't be, dude. I really wouldn't be. And the other chart that scares me a little bit, it's not scaring me. It's just some things that have happened for the first time. What is this? CRV? Fuck this coin. Others, dominance. Take a look at this, fellas. And this is one of the things where I can't use emotion, okay? Okay.
Jordan! What the hell, man? This was supposed to hold as support, and it's breaking down. Please tell us it's gonna bounce. Please.
You know what, Mike? I ain't gonna... Horse guy, get out of here. I ain't gonna tell you that today, bro. All right, but this is the chart that really gets me, man. And this is the chart where you have to take emotions out of it, and you have to accept maybe being a little bit wrong. I thought this was gonna hold, but I said if we get a weekly close below this, okay, this level that's hold every single time this is bounced, we've gotten an altcoin season. Every time here, for the first time since 2017, we're seeing others' dominance break to the downside out of this, okay? Which is a little bit alarming, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit alarming. Could it just be a fake out and it goes back in and altcoin season? Woohoo! Right? Yeah, maybe it could, and it'll tell me to go fuck myself. You know what I mean? But looks like we're gonna get that first weekly close below there, which tells me that I honestly, like, at this point, and I know it sounds crazy because people are like, "There's no way, man. There's no way." I still think Bitcoin's the better play. As crazy as that sounds, I still think it is. Just everything that I'm kind of looking at, man. So we go over here. And yeah, here we are, right? And I could see the scenario That'll be the best fake out ever, dude. Well, I mean, I hope it's a fake out, man. I like when altcoins go up, dude. The market's way more fun when altcoins go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking A, dude. I could see the scenario where, depending on what happens this week, I'm not gonna make a call whether Bitcoin's gonna go up or down this week. I have no freaking clue. No one has any clue. Anyone acting like they have any clue probably needs to go to their surgeon and get their head checked, because no one has any idea what's gonna happen this week. We can all make a guess, right? I could say, okay, I think Bitcoin's gonna bounce off support. If you're a bear, you could say, okay, I think Bitcoin's gonna reject off resistance, right? But we don't really know, okay? We have no idea. But let's just do a scenario where Bitcoin does bounce, comes up, right? Maybe we get a Trump win and the market likes it, right? Market likes it short term. I could see this move, right, being mainly Bitcoin, right? Just like it was last cycle, breaking through the all-time highs. And then altcoins, right, probably go up during this time. But then we get a correction. And during this correction is like this time right here, right there, where Bitcoin had to pull back above all-time highs. And altcoins get absolutely decimated because people think Bitcoin top might be in. So altcoins get decimated. And then maybe you see it run to the highs. Or maybe you don't, right? Maybe this cycle we don't. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process right now. Whether like it's kind of like the tough scenario, like whether I think if Bitcoin goes up, I still think Bitcoin's the better play. If Bitcoin goes down, Bitcoin's definitely the better play. So to me, it's a pretty easy one, right? And then, you know, to me, it's like I hear people say, you know, I'm going to be selling my Bitcoin here, but I'm not selling any of my altcoins on rallies. I would argue that's probably, you know, people will say that doesn't make any sense. Altcoins are at the lows and Bitcoin's at the highs. I would argue that's not really valid. It hasn't been valid for a long time, right? I think keeping your Bitcoin and selling altcoins into any pump they get is still the smarter play, right? If your altcoin pumps 20, 30%, sell that shit. Don't be selling your BTC, because I still think it's BTC season, right? So that's kind of my thought process, dude. It's kind of the same thing I thought earlier this year, where Bitcoin's kind of doing its thing, and there's too many altcoins. There's not enough liquidity to pump the altcoins, but the ETFs and shit, and I don't really care about the ETFs, but the ETFs and shit keep buying BTC, right? And people keep buying BTC because people know BTC, right? They don't care about all the 1,000,000 altcoins that are in the market, right? There's too many altcoins, dude. There's too many altcoins. Anyways, I don't want to be a negative Nancy all day. Oh shit, we had the weekly close. Oh my god, it was the weekly close. What the freak?
Bruh.
Dude, I forgot we were like an hour before. This is absolutely redonkulous. All right, we got the weekly close. Let's check the weekly close. I think we already did. But yeah, the weekly, we closed back below the trend line, dude. So I want to wait till next week though. I don't want to jump to conclusions and say, okay, we rejected and it's over. Rip. Let's go through this week, because there's so many things that could happen this week, good or bad. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, because we have seen these massive shitty candles like this weekly look like shit, and then actually that was the low, and then we kind of reversed. I think we saw it down here too. Down here was on the daily. Remember the fake ETF day, like this one, and then that actually ended up being the low. So I don't want to jump to conclusions, right? Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Just because we close like this doesn't mean this can't be the low and we push up. But we're right back below. We're right back below, dude. We're right back below. Weekly close was ass. It was ass. It was ass. I mean, there's no way to jump around the fact that the weekly close was ass. but I want to hold my judgment until the end of this week. If we're still below this by the end of next week, we might have to change a little bit here. But yeah, that's what we got. Anyways, are there any altcoins out there? And here's the one thing. So if it is Bitcoin season still, you guys know there's two charts I've been looking at. The weird thing is one of them hit my target today. Finally, that was Stacks. And what do we know about Stacks? Stacks is a Bitcoin play. And we know Stacks usually does well when Bitcoin's doing well. Stacks actually didn't actually like hit it to the T, but got pretty close. The patience paid off on Stacks. So it got pretty close to this trend line on Stacks. And the funny thing about Stacks is it's a Bitcoin play. But we did hit the bottom of the channel on Stacks today. The problem I have with this, though, is, and it kind of makes sense, because with Bitcoin season, we expect Stacks to probably do well, right? The problem I have with this, though, is FET, where's little old FET? FET's the other one I'm eyeing, has not hit it yet, okay? What does this tell me? This probably tells me that Bitcoin and Bitcoin-related things don't dump as much, okay? But we still have these other coins which still could make some new lows, right? Like FET, right? We didn't quite get there yet, but Stacks did. Kind of makes sense. It's not that far away though. I mean, we're talking 109 to 97, like 10-15% lower. It's not that much lower, but yeah, man, getting pretty close on those. The patience is paying off, slowly but surely. So I did pick up Stacks today. I'll cut it if we break back below that channel. I'm out, bro. I'm out of that shit. I'm out of that shit. But yeah, we did hold it on Stacks. So yippee. We got the entry on Stacks. Yippee. Yippee-dee-doo-dah. But yeah, anyways. That's really that. My trend line, it closed above. Your trend line? I mean, there's so many different ways you can draw this trend line. It's a trend line at the end of the day. I guess, I don't know. It's a freaking trend line, dude. Alchemist said, I'm touching grass wrapped in paper. Why are you doing that, dude? Go touch some grass. Be back in a month. Well, the problem is, if you come back in a month, I'm just going to be honest, like, I'm just going to keep it 100% honest. You could come back in a month and Bitcoin dominance could be at 70%. And you're like, fuck, dude. I don't know what that would look like. That could be two things. Bitcoin could be higher and altcoins could just go sideways. Or that could mean Bitcoin dumped and altcoins dumped way more. I don't know. But, yeah, man. You gotta do whatever's best for you, though, That's all I'll say. Anyways. Yeah, dude, we got the election on Tuesday. I'm not gonna talk about it too much today because we all know that that's a shitstorm when you start talking politics. So we're not gonna do that today, as much as I want to.
Because I don't like Joe Biden. I want to talk politics. Yeah, I'm all vote for Kamala.
You can do that if you want. I ain't gonna judge you either way. Maybe I will. You do whatever you want to do, though. Bitcoin back to 50K next week. Could be, dude. It could be. But I'll tell you right now, I'll be happy if I'm Bitcoin heavy if Bitcoin goes to 50K. I'll tell you that. I will definitely tell you that. I'll be very happy to be Bitcoin heavy. If that's the case. Because if Bitcoin did go back to 50K, I couldn't even imagine where altcoins would go. Right? I'm just doing a hypothetical. It may not go back to 50K. It may not. We don't know. Anyways, if we look at some altcoin charts, though, you got, let's see. What was I looking at today? Some Dino coins reaching market lows. I think Polkadot did today. Polkadot hit cycle lows today. That's crazy, dude. Bitcoin cycle highs, Polkadot cycle lows. Make this make sense. Some other ones too. What else did? I think COS just continues to bleed lower. I think COS is just going to continue lower, dude. I want to panic sell everything, said Anderson. Anderson, do you really, or are you kidding? I never know with you, man.
I'm going to buy the top, and I'm going to sell the bottom, guys.
Well, I mean, the thing you could do, and like, it's an uncertain week, guys, so we have no idea what's going to happen this week. I'm just going to be real. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like what I know what's going to happen this week. But I'll tell you this, I'm very confident in Bitcoin being the better play for a while. That's like the only thing I'm confident. I don't know like if we're going to go up or down this week. I have no clue. But I'll tell you this. I definitely would want to be Bitcoin heavy if it's just me. Because listen, if the market's bullish, we fucking get a pump. Bitcoin pumps. Let's freaking go. If the market's bearish, okay, Bitcoin's gonna dump, but like, you'll be much happier being Bitcoin. Like, that's the thing. That's why I think holding Bitcoin is like the even play, right? It protects you from the downside, right? And you still get upside if the market's bullish. So it's like it's the even play, you know. That's just me though. Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading the chat. I'm kidding, but sometimes it's tempting. It is, dude. It is. All right, what else can we look at, man? What is this? What is this doing? Another thing we did today, by the way, on this little dumperoni that Bitcoin had, which maybe the low was in for Bitcoin today, by the way, right? On this pullback, this might be the low for Bitcoin. Why? Well, here's how we'll know. Okay, this is how I'll know. Stablecoin dominance has shot back up, which we know this was a 7-month range. We were bullish on the breakdown. Okay, it's shot back up, but you'll notice is we back tested the low. We back tested underneath today. Kind of get a little tweezer top too. So if we reject here and that's just a bearish retest, that would be fucking phenomenal. How will we know to not like this? If this just keeps pumping though, and we get back up into this channel, oh boy, man, I will be the most bearish person in the world. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see what happens. But right now, at least right now, it did reject. But we need to see what happens this week, because if this just keeps pumping and we get back in the channel, that's kind of the no bueno zone, dude. You don't want to pump back into the channel. Then it's a false breakdown, which would be, this is fucking bullish as shit, and this is going way higher. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be watching today. I think if we break back into the channel, I'll be cutting a lot of risk off the board if we break back into this channel. So let's hope that we don't. Knock on wood. And for the bullas, let's hope that this is just a little bearish retest, and this kind of wants to continue lower. Pray to the Lords. And yeah, that's all we can do. That's all we can do, bro. That's all we can do sometimes. We just have to pray. We have to pray to the crypto lords of a bearish retest and not get back in. Please. But yeah. Right now, I think we're in a good spot, though. I'm going to be honest, guys. I think short term, honestly, I think short term we're going to bounce. I think we're going to bounce short term. I really, really do. I think we're going to get a bounce back to the highs. And it wouldn't surprise me if we're right back up at the highs going into Tuesday. It honestly would not shock me whatsoever if we kind of short squeeze up into Tuesday. Would not shock me. But I do think we're going to bounce in the short term. I could totally be wrong, by the way. I could totally be wrong. Just giving you my opinion. Just because I think this is a big support level, man. This is a big support level. The bullas need to hold here. So I think if there's any big bulla whales out there, they are going to try to hold this level, dude, and try to push it up. So I think we are going to bounce. The question is, you know, we get up here, right, and we have the election results right up into there on Tuesday. Honestly, that would not shock me whatsoever if that was the case. And that is just like another hope and pray, you know? But yeah. Anyways, it's a great Sunday, guys. Sunday fun day. I had a fantastic weekend this weekend. One of the better weekends I had in a long time. Just a lot of good things happening this weekend, man. Spend time with family, loved ones. Just a really, really good weekend out there today, guys. I hope you did too. It's going to be a doozy week, so just make sure you're just ready for a doozy week this week, right? Take tonight. Tonight it's going to be a shit show, especially live in the U.S. It's going to be a shit show this week. So take tonight, right? Maybe watch a movie, you know, throw on a TV show. Do something, man. Do something calming tonight, because it's going to be a shit show this week. I can already tell, all right? I can already tell, man. I really can. So yeah, let's see. I hope next week doesn't suck. Oh, I think we all do. Well, I give you my case of what I think is going to happen. I believe, this is just my guess, I think that Bitcoin goes up. Altcoins probably get a bounce with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin still outperforms alts, if that makes sense. So like, I think Bitcoin goes up, alts go up less, or alts go up more when Bitcoin's moving up, but when Bitcoin pulls back, they get freaking slaughtered. Basically like every time. Pretty much. So if you're good at like timing the altcoin pumps, go for it. But for me, I'm just gonna be sticking to Bitcoin really. My eyes will be glued to the TV. Dude, I think everyone's will be, man. It's pretty crazy, man. Like, I honestly don't think I think people get too caught up in politics and the presidential debate. Like, I really don't think it matters that much in the long term. How many presidents have we had, right? Now, to be fair, this is the first female president. We're not going to go there. But that kind of changes things, I think. But, you know, I really don't think in the long term it's really going to matter. Just like, you know, it didn't really matter that Biden was president. It didn't really matter that Trump was president. It didn't really matter that Obama was president. It didn't really matter that Bush was president, right? The same shit happened. So, you know, short term, it's definitely going to cause a little hectic shit, though, whether it's good or bad. I think it's going to cause a little bit of hectic shit. And, yeah, that's it. Sell ETH to add more Bitcoin. You do whatever you want to do, man. I can't tell you to do that. Because I don't want you to do that and then ETH BTC pumps. I still think this is going lower though. I don't think this is anywhere close to the low. If you want my honest opinion. I think the low comes in at the start of this move up. Right here. Oh, whoops. Shit. Hold up. Sorry, my bad. Let me move this over. I think we're going to at least 0.3. At least, if not lower. At this point. That's like the major weekly support level right there. So that's kind of where I'm looking at ETH BTC, which would be perfect because honestly, like ETH could just be the one that gets wrecked. That's like 15%, right? So think about it. If ETH BTC goes down 15%, you're probably going to get Bitcoin dominance going up 15%. You know what I mean? Because Bitcoin dominance is pretty much just ETH BTC flipped, you know? But yeah, that's where I'm kind of looking at, like, the low maybe comes in, right? So maybe this is where we hope that Bitcoin can break through and ETH just lags Bitcoin for a little bit, right? Bitcoin hits the top, ETH runs. I don't know, man. We're all just speculating, dude. ETH BTC definitely bottomed. Oh my God, not again, Anderson. I'm not, dude. I ain't calling no ETH BTC bottom, bro. I think this thing is definitely gonna keep going down. I feel like I hear that every day. Every little green candle. ETH BTC bottom, bro. ETH BTC bottom, bro. I think the only time I was like somewhat convinced that ETH BTC was bottomed was right here. When we like broke down right here and we had this big up green candle. That was the only time where I was like, okay, this could be the low. But ever since we broke back down, dude, fuck this coin. Fuck this coin, dude. This is the cursed coin. The ultimate cursed coin is ETH. The ultimate cursed coin is ETH. It's a running joke there. Yeah, dude, every green candle. It's the low, bruh. It's the low, bruh. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think just people are going to keep selling ETH into Bitcoin, you know? I think that's what's going to keep happening. Is people are just going to slowly sell ETH into Bitcoin. I also think like the problem we have, guys, and I could be wrong about this too, is I just think everyone knows that alts are kind of like scams. You know what I mean? Like, I just think everyone kind of knows that now. And that's why memes have run so well, because I just think everyone knows that the only reason people buy alts is for price to go up. Last cycle, people actually believed in the tech, right? People believed in like, oh my God, this coin does this. That's fucking awesome. I just feel like no one believes that anymore, right? And I've said that since the beginning of the year. This is not just something I'm saying now. I'm not fudding the lows. I've been saying this for like a year now. I just think people don't believe in alt. Like, people literally just buy alts to sell them higher now. It's not like, oh my God, this altcoin has this use case, it's going to the moon. Like, it's not like that anymore. So I think that's also the problem that altcoins have. And people can understand why Bitcoin has a use case, but people can't really understand why altcoins have a use case anymore. And that's why memes have been hot, you know? And I think that's just the sad state of the altcoin market. Unless, I've always said this, unless one day we can get one altcoin that gets used in the real world. We haven't got it yet, though. We just need one altcoin that people can be like, oh my God, what's going to be the next one? And people start speculating on that shit. We haven't got that yet, though. I'm waiting on that day. I'm really waiting on that day. You know? I really am, dude. I really am. Most of the memes are fully unlocked. No bullshit with that. It's true. It's true, man. I'm just being real right now. Like, some of you guys might not like what I'm saying. You might disagree or agree. You can let me know in the chat. That's just kind of how I feel. It's not anything new. I've been saying this for a long time. I'll still buy alts just based on the chart, but I'm basically trading them. I'm not really like, oh my God, I'm buying stacks because the tech is fucking awesome. You know, no, like, I'm not buying stacks because the tech. All right, maybe last cycle I believed that. But this time, I might be interested in stacks because it's at the bottom of the logarithmic channel. You know what I mean? Like, that might be the only reason why, you know? It is what it is. You know? I remember last cycle being like, dude, ADA is going to change the world, bro. ADA is going to be the blockchain of the fucking world. XRP is going to be the cross-border payment utility. You don't hear any of that shit anymore. So just think people don't believe that anymore. But all it takes is one. We just need one, dude. One coin that actually does something. And then altcoins will go nuts because people will want to catch the next one that does something. You know? We haven't got that yet, though. So it's like, come on, dude. All alter memes. True. Just sell it higher. Tom said, Jordan, you seem in a much better place since the move, and it makes me happy. Love this stream. Thank you, Tom. Life is really good right now, so thank you, dude. Life is fucking good right now, man. And it's not good because, oh my God, like the market, it's not good, oh my God, just like making so much money in the market, dude. I mean, the market's been kind of ass. I mean, Bitcoin's been good. Market's been kind of ass. Just everything else in life. Family, friends. I can finally see family. I can finally see friends whenever I want. Like, a multitude of other reasons we won't get into, but yeah, life is good, man. Very grateful at the moment. So, thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Only trade Sol or bot. Sol or bot? I don't know what the fuck that is. What's up, Drew? Yeah, it's Bitcoin. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew, man. Bitcoin is the only. I think dude, is Wayne in here today? Wayne, I'm probably 99% Bitcoin maxi at this point. I'm not fully there because I still think there's a chance at some point where, you know, there's a room for an altcoin to make its way. But I'm about almost a 99% Bitcoin maxi at this point, dude. Deadass. I've been talking shit on XRP for a long time, and so far I'm not wrong. True. I mean, dude, I've talked shit about XRP for 3, 4, 5 years now on this channel. And actually, no, probably like 4 years. I've talked shit. 4 years. And every time I do, it's, wow, Jordan's bearish on XRP, so it's going to pump. And it never does. It never does. Someday, I always say someday it will, but I actually don't think it will. To be fair. ETH isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I mean, ETH is not going anywhere. The problem with it is, the problem with ETH is, and I don't want to FUD ETH right here because I do think it ETH I think is somewhere close. Like I know there's like Ben Cowan who's saying ETH's gonna go back to 1K. I don't think it's gonna go that low, guys. Right? Now I'm not that bullish on ETH though. I'm not bearish. I mean, it's at the trend line. It's like literally at support. So I'm not going to be like super bearish right here. It's not that I'm bearish on ETH. I'm just more bullish on Bitcoin, if that makes sense. But I know you have like people like Ben Cowan calling for like 1K ETH. Dude, the only way it gets down there is like Bitcoin's going into a fucking full-blown bear market. I can't see that. Bitcoin would have to go to like 30, 40Ks to get ETH back down to fucking, 1K, dude. So I don't see that happening, but I do still think there's a chance that ETH's kind of stuck in here for a while, right? And can't really get out while Bitcoin does its thing. But I mean, there's a chance for ETH. I just think there has to be a rotation. And ETH is like the one coin where, like, say Bitcoin flies up. Let's just do a hypothetical. It may not, just saying. But say if it does. Then you might see people sell their Bitcoin ETFs and flow it into ETH. We just haven't seen that yet, though. So it's not that fully confident. But yeah. Call me crazy. I feel like it's more likely to get a 2x from ETH before a BTC from here. I mean, it's easier for ETH to do a 2x from here. Definitely. I can't be bearish on ETH right here. It's not that I'm bearish on ETH, guys. I'm not bearish on ETH. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. Just everything we've been looking at, dude. He's going for ETH 1500. Yeah. I mean, you would that means you think Bitcoin's going to reject from here, and it's going all the way back down, probably to the low. I mean, if Bitcoin went back down to 50K, I wouldn't be surprised to see ETH at 1500. No, that wouldn't be a shock. That would be like Bitcoin going down 25%. Right? So if Bitcoin goes down 25% and ETH BTC still goes down 16%, I mean, that's going to put, excuse me, man, that's like, what, a 40% move? A 40% drop on ETH. Yeah, I mean, 40% drop on ETH would get it right to 1500. So that's only if you think Bitcoin's going to reject from here. Which is certainly a possibility. I'm not going to rule that out. It's definitely a possibility if things don't go our way on Tuesday. But yeah, that puts us right there at 1500. Funny enough. Bearith Cameron. I'm bearish on alts, man. And listen, like I'm okay with you guys hating on me for it, man. It's okay. I do remember last time I was, and a lot of people disagreed with me. And it was the right call to be bearish on alts. So I am definitely a bullish Bitcoin, bearish alts. As crazy as that sounds, and I don't think people still believe that like Bitcoin can go up while alts go down. But that's literally what we've seen for so long now. You know what I mean? It's what we've seen for so long now, dude. But yeah, that's what I would say. Bitcoin's dropping again, yeah. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see what we get. Bitcoin can certainly drop. I would just expect a lot of volatility until like today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. Just expect fucking crazy ass moves. People are just emotional during these times. Like right before the elections, people get super emotional. So just expect crazy ass moves. Just be careful with leverage. And I think if you're in spot, you just kind of spot and chill and wait to see what happens. And that's all you can really do, dude. That's all you can really do, dude. That's all you can really do. Whatever. Stats say Dem governments do better than better for the S&P. Oh yeah? Shit, that is a pretty good that's a pretty good freaking stat, dude. Drew became a member. Shout out to Drew. Let's go, man. Memes aren't going down though. Yeah, I mean, how's like retardito? I mean, that's the thing with memes. Memes can still do well. That's the thing. Alts can go down. I separate memes and alts in two different categories. You have your memes, which people just accept that they are scams. They accept that they are called a meme coin because they don't try to be anything. So you have your memes like Retardito. How's this one doing? Retardito. That honestly are kind of like holding out. I mean, you're at the highs. It's still resistance. That resistance line's still holding. But yeah, you could still see memes do well because people just accept them as memes. While regular alts just continue to go down, you know? Just like altcoins that have a use case just continue to go down. Some of these charts are brutal, dude. Like hanging off a cliff. Man. I think FET's definitely going to hit my $1 mark, but yeah. Am I going to have the guts? Will I have the guts to get in right there? We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to have the guts, man. I might be kind of a pussy. I might wait for a little bit of a reaction. I might be a little bit of a pussy, but I do think FET is going to dump into here. I may be a little bit of a pussy, though. Not going to lie. Definitely not going to lie. I definitely won't just be like buying right there just blindly. I'll need to see a little bit of like consolidation on it. Yeah, dude. I mean, just some of these alts that are bear market lows just showing no strength. Bonk kind of at this support it's held since its inception. Bonk hit that today. Trying to look at, man. Sand almost making a new low. Jeez, man. Dude, like look at this price action on some of these. Like look at Sand. Bear market lows, dumped below, 3 tries to get above, fails on all 3 hits, and then just kind of rejects and goes down, dude. Brutal. We'll see though. Not coin. Oh my god, what happened to this thing? Jeez, dude. Anyways, I don't think we just want to be sitting here looking at altcoin charts, man. This is what I mean, dude. Dude, is Matic gonna make another low? Dude. Matic went lower today? This coin is a piece of shit. How did this thing go lower? Jeez. It's at the Pico low now. Matic's back to where it was in March of 2021. The Pico low. Jeez Louise, man. They just keep doing it. XRP still in the crab. What else? Oh, where's Atom? I always like to look at Atom too. Cosmos. Jeez, Dan. Just no buyers, dude. Man. Wow, now or never Polygon. Where's Hops, man? All alts are shitters. I agree, dude. I mean, that could change. Like, I'm not like a Debbie Downer. I'm not like, altcoins can never go up. They definitely can. We need a reason for them to do it, though. I just think people have given up. I think people have given up on alts having use cases. And that's the issue with alts. Is we get these little 20-30% moves up on alts and people just sell them off because there's no underlying belief that they can do anything. Like last cycle, the reason why they kept going up was obviously, yes, because they were printing a shitload of money, but also was because people had this underlying belief that there was this use case potential for that altcoin. That's why you see Memecoins with these super parabolic charts like this, but then all the other coins are just like, you know what I mean? That's kind of what it is, dude. Because at least with memes, like there's the community aspect. What meme or alt would you buy today? Nothing. I'd rather own Bitcoin. I'd rather own Bitcoin at 69K than altcoins at the lows, bro. Dead ass. You might make fun of me for that, but I'm being dead ass serious. I'd rather own Bitcoin at 68,000 than any altcoin right now. Dead ass. Even Matic that's at the Pico low, I'd rather own Bitcoin. Dead ass. Dead ass. I'm dead ass serious. Jordan doesn't believe in the tech anymore? Nah. Not altcoin tech. I do. I mean, you guys know I'm a huge believer in Bitcoin though. Oh. Huge believer in the corn. The corn is one of the greatest inventions on earth. The corn. The corn on the cob. Yeah. I hope Miles got out of COS. Oh, COS is fucked, man. COS is fucked. Based on the charts. I could be wrong. Obviously. But yeah, COS. Classic distribution. RIP. RIP. Oh boy. Goat had a trend breakout. You should check that interesting chart. Goat? Actually, I saw someone talk about goat. Wait, Goatius Maximus? I like that name. Goatius Maximus. What a fucking name. Goatius Maximus. That's crazy, dude. Let's see. So GOAT, interesting breakout on GOAT. Is it a breakout though? Is this the GOAT we're talking about? Goatius Maximus? Yeah. I mean, it's 51. I don't think this is a breakout though. I really don't. I think, if anything, this is where you reject right here. So I would look at a rejection and a dumperoni. Here's another lower high, right? Look at the radium chart. Anderson, you know I'm not opening up radium, bro. You know I'm not opening that shit up. There's not a chance I'm opening that up. Moondang TA? All right, pops. Moondang. Oh my god, dude. This is just another one, dude. Why would you touch this? This thing's gone too. Rip. What was it? Which one of you guys like this? The Flow said, I don't give up. I have money flow. I work paid weekly. I'm loving all of this. Buying it up. Dude, it'll probably work out for you, man. I would say this, like, I mean, we talk about these charts all day and stuff, but the people that kind of just, at least with good stuff, probably Bitcoin and whatever you think is something good. Yeah, I mean, the people who DCA low and wait will probably outperform most people, right? Who are trying to sit here and trade out of like Bitcoin, altcoins. You should only do that if you know what you're doing. But for most people, like if you just sit there and you buy shit low, and by low, I mean low, like no pumps. You just buy low, you probably outperform most people, man. We all do. You're all in Moondang. Well, I don't know, dude. You guys saying I should buy some Moondang? I'm not going to buy Moondang, though. Okay, if it gets back above here, if it gets back above the inception low, then we can play it. Then we play this back to the highs. 110%. Wait, Hoffs, anyways. Yeah, if this gets back above here, holds, we'll play it back up. But not from right here. Like, it's got to get back above. And then we can really make some moves on this. Wait, Hoffs, what was it? Your little Bitcoin pattern played out, bro. Hoffs, what's your TA tell you right now, man? What's Bitcoin gonna do? Bitcoin's gonna pump. 110%. Buy Sol. It's classic, dude. Classic buy Sol. I ain't gonna buy Sol, man. If you buy Sol, your soul will be bowled. Your soul will be literally sucked up forever if you buy Sol. Turbo Done owner sold. Wait, didn't the Bitcoin Harry Potter Obama Sonic Inu get rugged? Not rugged, but wait, why did I hear from somewhere that this thing got fucking rugged? This thing did not get rugged. I mean, it went down like 50%, which kind of sucks for someone who bought the highs. I keep seeing somewhere that like someone full clipped like a 300 million sell, and this thing went down like 50%. It doesn't look like that was the case though, at all. It didn't play out the right way, but anyways. Oh shit. Where's fear and greed? That's a good question. The old fear and greed, are people pooping their pants right now? I don't think people are pooping their pants. I think people right now are actually kind of confident. Where's fear and greed? Here we go. I think people are kind of confident right now. So they're buying altcoins. With fear and greed, I mean, we're at a 70. It's not that crazy. You only get worried with this if it's up here, like above 75. Then you'd be a little worried. Yo, shout out to the True Trill. He came in with the smiley face. The smiley money face. But the True Trill, I hope it works out for you, man. Keep DCAing if that's your strategy, man. Honestly, you'll probably kill everyone just doing that. We're all sitting here trying to be like, no, we're going to buy Bitcoin, not altcoins. You'll probably beat us all, dude. You have to come watch JJ stream one day. Hell yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. I will definitely be there. The face reveal is imminent. Dude, I can't. I mean, I thought JJ was a girl for the longest time. I thought JJ was literally a girl for the longest time. I think we all thought JJ was a girl just because of the picture. 110% dead ass thought JJ was a girl. And now I have this like thought of JJ being this like, and it's only because I thought JJ was a girl. I have this weird thought of like JJ just like being this guy with very soft hands. Which is kind of fucked, man. I don't know why I have this. I just have this like thought process of people that I've never seen before. But I see you guys in here all the time. Like, I know what Hops looks like. Hops kind of looks like how I thought he would look like. You know, a rugged guy. He's kind of rugged. Clint kind of looks like what I thought. You know, kind of a rugged, balding guy. Like Rain said trans. No, dude, you can't say that. You can't say that on here. It's 2024. You're gonna get me banned. Oh, his hands are soft and he oozes Ada. But he's not. He doesn't soft hand his Ada though. But he's got the soft hands. He laughs like a girl. Just dead ass. I mean, I kind of do too. I'm like, a little bit. Dude, why are you gonna try JJ like that? I'm not trying to. That's just like my thoughts. Because I thought JJ was a girl for the longest time. Oh god. When alt season? Dude, I think it's gonna be a while for altcoin season. If you want me to be honest to you, I'll lie to you, man. I could lie to you and make you happy. I'm not a liar. I tell the truth. I don't think you're gonna get Bitcoin dominance or Bitcoin season or altcoin season for a long time. But I talked about that for the first like 30 minutes of the stream today. So if you want to see my reasoning behind that, you can see the title of the stream, Altcoin Cleansing 2.0. You can believe it or not. It's up to you. But yeah, man. Oh shit, my laundry's done. It's always a good feeling when the laundry's done. Isn't that one of the best feelings when you do your laundry and it's done? Like, fuck yeah. My chores are done for the day. There is no alt season. Alchemist. I wouldn't say there's no alt season. I just think the altcoin season people are expecting is not going to be as crazy as what's going to happen. I think people are expecting like 2021, 2017, like fucking bananas shit. I don't think it's going to be like that. Just for the simple standpoint is I think the regular people in the market are much smarter than they were before. Like the market's matured. People know what, people have been through this before, right? So even people who were here last cycle that aren't here now, they went through, the Dogecoin mania and the SHIB mania and the altcoin mania, right? So they've been through that before. So I don't think you're gonna see people buying into shit that's up 20x. I could be wrong. Never underestimate human dumbness, but I don't think you're gonna see that. I think it's more so gonna be a Bitcoin, like mainly Bitcoin leads the way, and altcoins show a little bit more weakness than the past. And also I've said this, it's because, think about it, most of the money that's come into the market has been through ETFs in the past year. That money's not going to be sold into alts like it has one in the past.
Crypto Lifer suggested it. Up already.
What about new people? I don't know, dude. New people. I mean, the new people aren't really new though. Even new people, they were kind of here last cycle. So they kind of went through that whole shit. But I mean, you can get new people as in like the Zoomers that were like underage at the time, and now they're 21, 22. Wayne says, I just throw my clothes in the hamper and they show up a few days later washed and folded. It's an amazing hamper. Is that what you call an awesome wife? Or an awesome girlfriend? I'm pretty sure you're married, Wayne. That's what you call an awesome fucking wife. I don't mind doing laundry, so that's like one of the things I don't mind doing. If I had to pick a chore that I prefer someone else to do for me, it would be probably cook. Even though I actually like the stuff that I cook. But I would definitely love like someone to cook for me. That would be fucking fantastic. Someday. V-Sun said talent, Crypto Lifer suggested it. Up already. Talent? I bet it's because the chart looks good. Talents. The fuck is this? Is this a meme? Talent protocol? my reaction to these is always like, is this a meme? Hold on. Let me see what this is. Now I'm curious.
Never underestimate
Dude.
dumbness. Smiley face.
No wonder it's pumping, dude. This thing's got a 11 million market cap, man. Be careful with these coins, bro. Be very, very careful with these coins. Especially if there's an influencer pumping shit with an $11 million market cap. Obviously, accept the risk that comes with it, right? So that means this thing was at 1 million market cap. This thing was at 1 million market cap 2 days ago. Be careful with these, man. Very, very low liquidity. These things can get rugged very, very easily. It's just going to be another protocol. It's just going to be another layer one, man. We have 18,000 of these, But I mean, it's 11 million market cap. Has done well. But I mean, these things can get pumped and dumped very, very easily. Just be careful with things especially in the current market conditions that we're in, with things with 11 million market caps. If you're going to buy into this, especially it's up 500% today. JJ said I might still be a girl. JJ, I thought you were a girl. We all thought you were a girl for the longest time, dude. We did. We did. Lifeless said, never underestimate human dumbness. Is Doge okay? Human dumbness? Oh, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's popping up. Nice, dude. Yeah, like I said earlier, I think Bitcoin's going to bounce. I think this was the low. I think Bitcoin's going to bounce back to the highs. And it wouldn't surprise me, it's like literally right on Tuesday night, if Bitcoin's somewhere up here. Somewhere right up here. It would not shock me. Because that's what Bitcoin does, man. It's always at the most critical levels at the exact time where news comes out. So it would not surprise me if we're sitting right in here and it's either Trump wins or Kamala wins. Short-term move. Would not shock me. But let's see. Is Doge okay though? Yeah, Doge is fine, man. I mean, All right, we're back. I think we're back. Am I back? Am I back? I think I'm back. Long now? Haas, you do whatever you want to do, man. We'll do you do whatever you want to do, dude. I ain't gonna tell you to long now. I do think we bounced though. Dude, I think you gotta bounce right here, man. I think you gotta bounce right here. Like the Bulls, if you don't bounce right here, we are fucked. We are fucked in the ass. Absolutely fucked in the ass if we're a Bull and we don't bounce right here. Just my opinion. So I think if you're a Bull, you want to bounce right here, dude. You do. Like this is exactly where you want to go. You know? So yeah, I mean, would I long right now? I mean, I'm long, but you got to make that decision for yourself. I can't tell you what to do. Long the top time. We long the top into the next top. Yeah. But JJ, yeah, I did think you were a girl, dude. I think we all did though. It's only because your picture was like very girlish. Maybe it still is. I don't know. It just like it had girl colors, like pink. It was. that's. I think that's the only reason why we thought you were a girl. We should have known. It's crypto. There's like 3 girls in here. No, I think there's probably 10 girls in here. How many people we got watching tonight? Probably dropped off some. We had like 750 people in here. Probably 10 girls. Probably 10 girls, I would say. That's my guess. I could be wrong though. Jordan, keep talking dirty. No, Todd, I'm not talking dirty for you, dude. I only talk dirty for certain people, and you're not one of them. Actually, I only talk dirty for one person, but you're not one of them, Todd. You're definitely not that person, Todd. Charge said any drag queens. I don't think there's any drag queens in here. I really don't. I'm long in the morning before I pee. Nice, Todd.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What time is it? 8:03? How much longer we got today, guys? How much more juice do I got? Do I got enough juice to keep going today on this Sunday night? This beautiful Sunday night? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I got enough juice. The pickle juice wearing off. The pickle juice definitely wears off for me. When moon? True. We better moon this week, dude. This is the week, man. Come on, dude. We should probably check this. We haven't looked at this yet today. Where we are in the cycles. We're kind of like deviating a little bit. Just saying, man. Like a little bit, we're kind of deviating from this. Right? So from the lows, we've been following this since, November 2022. It's been pretty fucking accurate. We've been trying to go up, but we've been starting to deviate from this. You can see 2016 and 2020, we went up. We're starting to go down though. So we're definitely starting to deviate from this a little bit. I think if we're going to continue to follow this, like this like seasonality would be Q4 is usually bullish in election years. So like this is when we'd want to see like this move. So now we're kind of deviating. We were following, now we're deviating. Will we continue to follow? I don't know. But this would be the time, man. This would be the time. Now we're starting to fall behind again. Which I don't like. Jazz, what's up? You got all the juice? I do get all the juice, Jazz. Good to see you, girl. It's good to see you in here. Check my Instagram. Oh yeah, Keith, you wanted to chill in December, right, dude? I meant to reply to some of you guys. Some of you guys asked to chill. I think Keith wanted to chill in December. Actually, Keith, I'm gonna hit you up right now, dude. Some of you guys did. Was it? Yeah, Keith. Be in Boston December 5th. Fuck yeah, Keith. Except, let's make some plans, homie. All right. I'll reply back to that tonight. I just replied. Fuck yeah, dude. I did see that, Keith, though. But yeah, there we go. Santa rally. Fuck yeah, I'm always down for a Santa rally. I like when Santa rallies. I like when Santa's a little dirty and kind of does his thing. Kamala wins and my buy order at 9.7k fills. Dude, I know a lot of people disagree, but I do think if Kamala wins, we're going to get fucking dumped on. We are going to get dumped on, dude. If Kamala wins. That's just my guess. I think if Trump wins, we could... If Trump wins, I think what happens, honestly, is we get an initial pump, but then we kind of sell off. Kind of like the ETFs. Like when the ETF first got approved, we had a first little pump up, and then we sold off. But I think if Kamala wins, I do think we get a dump. We definitely get a dump. I don't think the market would like that very much. But I think it doesn't change anything in the high time frames. I think an initial dump makes sense. For sure. Jordan, I'm telling you in advance, get the turkey up. Oh, you're telling me for the pregame lobby? Dude, I can do crazy turkey shit. We don't even need to get the turkey up. I want to get like a big ass turkey and just put it in the floor over here. But I got my turkey hat, bro. Where's my turkey hat? Yeah, this hat. Remember I wore this last year on Thanksgiving? I wore this, remember? Jordan, you actually hang out with some of us? I mean, for the people that I kind of know, right? The people that have been here forever. Like, I'd hang out with Hoffs. I'd hang out with Clint. I'd hang out with Franco. I'd hang out with Keith. I'd hang out with Drew. For Hoofty. Well, like the people that have been here for a long time and I know are probably not serial killers. The problem is with some of you fellas, some of you weird ass people, and I'm weird too, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's good to be a little weird. You want to be a little weird, right? But some of you guys, I don't know if you're like Dexter or some shit. So, Franco would leave? He probably would, man. He probably would. Nick Marine, you ain't missing much. The Illuminati have already chosen. Hell yeah. Drew said, I see Jordan as human garbage too. Wait, why am I human garbage? What did I do? Why am I human garbage? What did I do, man? I don't think I did anything crazy. Franco would be the Dexter one. He would. I get this weird vibe from Franco. Like, I feel like Franco's a good guy, but I feel like he's Dexter. Like, he likes to kill, like, bad people. I definitely get this vibe from Franco. I would so chill with Franco, but I don't think I want to be on Franco's bad side. Like, I can so see him being Dexter, man. And just fucking people up. You know? So as long as you're on his good side, that's why I always tell Franco he's awesome and he's handsome. As long as you tell Franco he's awesome and handsome, you're not going to get cut up into a million pieces. You know what I mean? But if you start fighting with Franco, like Bath is got to be a little afraid of Franco, dude. He's gonna get Dexter. You're out there? Oh, dude. Franco may be the skin flute. Yeah. Franco lives in a van down by the river. I can see that. He's an interesting guy. Wonder where Franco's been. He hasn't been here in like 4 days. He must have took the wife, or is he married? I don't think he's married. He must have took his girlfriend on a little trip, which is good. I think you take your girl on a trip sometimes. Oh boy. Lord, the lore. Yeah, he's married. Franco's married, man. Oh no, that's why he goes and sits on the toilet. That's why he goes and sits on the toilet. Anyways, Bitcoin is holding here, man. I'm looking for the pump. I want the pump. I definitely want the pump. But you know, Bitcoin. It's not going to do it until I get off. But that's why he likes to go sit on the toilet when he gets annoyed with his girl. So because he's married, makes so much sense now. Perfect mouth. Perfect mouth. Perfect mouth. Perfect bounce off the monthly high. Won't go down without a fight. Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough to break here, man. This is the level where the bulls are really gonna try to defend. I think it's gonna be tough to break lower than we did today. It's gonna be tough. If we do, I think we're slightly fucked. But I think we're gonna bounce here. He does with his poop bucket. Oh boy. The toilet is the last line of defense in marriage. It is. That's where you go and sit on your phone for a little bit to get away. I've never been married, so I wouldn't really know. But I've been told from married men, or even disgruntled men, that what you do is you go sit on the toilet. You literally go sit on the toilet. And act like you're pooping, but you really just sit on your phone and, having your little me time, because it's the only me time you can get, It's kind of sad, man. It's kind of sad, honestly. Like, it should never be like that. Like, if your relationship's like that, it's a little crazy, dude. But I mean, I get it, at some point you need some me time, but at least have the communication skills to be like, dude, like, I need some me time, and you just have your own me time. Like, I don't think you need to go sitting on the toilet for an hour, and then your freaking legs are asleep, and then you try to get up, and you're like the fucking guy in the wheelchair from Family Guy, and you're like, oh, and you try to like pick up your legs. You don't need to be doing that. Hashtag toilet life, the chamber of solitude. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have done that. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but I think that the better version of myself would not do that. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. My girl tells me you're annoying today. Go hang out with your friends. Yeah, that's how it should be. You just should be able to just tell the person you're with how you feel, man. That's what I try to do. Just tell them, dude, like, I don't like this. Or I need some space, man. Like, and they shouldn't get offended. They should just understand. When you build a kitchen in your toilet, that's when it's bad. Dude. That's not even funny, man. Alright. Anything else moving? Altcoin's kind of still bleeding down. Some of them, most altcoins, some are just gone, man. KDA, sweep. Some of these just like kind of going, man. But, alright guys, I think that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have a great night. We'll see what Bitcoin does. I think we're going to bounce to start the week. Just my opinion. And then, kind of like I said, like, if we can get back up to the range highs, I have a feeling it's going to be on Tuesday, and it's going to have a lot of uncertainty because we don't know what the fuck is going to be the outcome of both Tuesday and Wednesday. Election and FOMC. So let's get ready for a doozy week, man. I'll probably be live.